Folks at home, welcome. Thanks for tuning into the DisruptLive Monday show. I hope you're having a great Monday so far. What's going on, Donut Dude, Hernando Malinche, Brosama Bin Laden, the GMG something, Kate, Cloud9, Connor 7000. It's good to see y'all. We got Bez, we got Borf Crust up in here, over in the Twitch chat. What's going on? A little bit of a different show today. We normally scheduled VRadio, but I'm going to also be recording the VR Æxperience podcast at around 11 p.m. UTC. And then we're going to go into Doom while we're playing GameGame. Gonna be a great show. Hope you guys will enjoy it.
You're tuned into Disrupt Live. Here's the evening schedule. All right, you already know. Folks at home, you're listening to VR Radio. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a great weekend. We got Polo Pole. We got Thinkin' Star. We got Cosmic Warrior. We got Donut Dude. We got Jimmy 8646. Unfortunately, we don't have 8645 Jimmy, but we do have 8646, so glad to see it. Flying Evo 6 as well. Folks, it's VR Radio time. For those unfamiliar, VR Radio is an hour of curated music coming to you live from the metaverse. This season, we're transmitting live from the year 2090. I uploaded my consciousness. Would not recommend it. I'm trapped here. Everything hurts, yet nothing hurts. Everything is infinite, yet there is nothing to do. Send help.
Hey, glad you could make it, Annalise, as well. Epic Ducky over there with the nice cat smiley face. Digging that, Epic. Thank you. Appreciate it. Folks, what'd you get up to this weekend? Let me know in chat. I'd love to hear. Everyone was checking out the news from the year 2020. Apparently, the Oculus Quest 2 leaked earlier today. Anyone see that? They changed... I think the only thing they did was change it to be white, I believe. I don't know. Just kidding. Don't sue me, Zuck. Hey, folks, for those new to the show, you can head on over to disrupt.id in your web browser to join. I'd love to chat with you after this first track. But without further ado, we're playing a track from a great artist that I've been playing for a couple times these past few episodes. This is Sarah, the instrumentalist, Lemon Wedge in the Sky. Enjoy. That was Lemon Wedge in the Sky by Sarah, the instrumentalist, here on, you guessed it, it's called a VRadio. VRadio? Is it pronounced VRadio? VRadio. VRadio. I think it's VRadio. Folks, you're listening to VR Radio. Hey.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, it is going pretty good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit it. What? Is what is 5G towers? Is the question finished? I think so. Maybe I'll invest in uploading the mine to the, virtual space. See how it works out.
I would not recommend that. It's absolutely one of the worst things you can possibly do. It seems cool in theory, right, uploading the mine, but it's just absolute digital hell, I would say. But don't let that discourage you.
Yeah, we can always, experiment and test out.
All right. Hey, I'm all for experimentation. Flying Evo, do you have any last words for the people before we move on to the next track here?
Any last words?
Any last words? What if you were about to if these were the last words you could possibly say, and then you were unfortunately mute for the rest of your life, what would they be? Evo.
Enjoy the moment now. Don't worry about what happened to the past and what's gonna happen next. Just worry about now. Enjoy now.
Absolutely beautiful. Flying Evo. Thanks for the call, man.
No problem, man.
I love you. No, seriously, I do. Flying Evo, thanks for the call. Hey, folks, I heard there were some audio issues. They were going in and out when I was talking, and I was trying to tell you guys something really to just be cutting in and out. So hopefully you guys, hopefully we can get this back on track. Is what actually happened when there is sort of a jump between the, as well as, so hopefully we'll figure that out one of these days here on VR Radio. Do you guys like that bit? Was that funny? Hey, I try. Hey, folks, this next track is called This Feeling by Scene. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We're getting there.
was This Feeling by Scene here on VR Radio. Hope you guys are having a great Monday so far. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, we got a great question from FarmD2020. Excuse me, FarmD22 says, Zuck is inevitably going to run for president one day. Since Disrupt is in 2090, can you tell us when that will be? I repeat, Zuck is going to run for president one day. Since you're in 2090, can you tell us when that will be? Okay, folks, sit down, real quick. I'm going to share the beans here. I'm going to real quick share the beans. I'm going to break the space-time continuum and tell you the future. All right? I'm going to set the stage for you. The year's 2074. Zuckerberg has inevitably taken over. All of the data belongs to Facebook, okay? But not just Facebook. Facebook has opened up 3 branch companies. There's Facebook Live, there's Facebook Reality, and there's Facebook Virtual. Virtual is a sort of metaverse that's branded by Facebook. Facebook Reality is actually reality itself that's overlaid with everything Facebook advertising. And Facebook Live is just kind of like a live streaming platform. Inevitably, Facebook takes these three platforms and sort of feeds it into the government. Every single state is then overtaken by both Facebook and every other social media platform that tries to sort of overtake them. Inevitably, a social media war actually goes on, and there's troops on the ground. There's drones fighting. It's basically a giant space war. So I can't actually tell you the outcome of what the space war is, but I will tell you that it's coming. Hey, Hasabi, you're live on VR Radio. What's going on? Hasabi, going once, going twice. Are you there, my friend?
Wait. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
This is the first time. Thank you.
Whoa. What's up, Hasabi?
I want to say I love your show. I love all the work you do. And what I wanted to talk was people know the limits of electricity, right? So they know what electricity can do and can't do. But we don't know that for computers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people get all these ideas about computers and all the possibilities, the same way people used to think about steam technology.
That's interesting. So, like, do you mean like the energy of like innovative thinking is going towards computer?
When you don't fully understand it, you can get all kinds of ideas on possibilities. You know, steampunk is based on imperfect understanding of the limits of steam technology. And I'm thinking that maybe we reached that with computers. Maybe this is close to the limit of what we could use computers for. And then the question comes, what is the next big technology then that will utterly transform our lives?
I would actually take a different. It's a really interesting take. I would imagine that once quantum computing is introduced in the 2020s or 2030s, whenever it's introduced, it will almost bring a new step into what is possible with computers now.
I see.
I don't know, but I don't mean to shoot down your idea initially, but I would imagine that we'll figure out ways to do things quicker, right?
Personally, I think the biggest new thing is gonna be robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those Boston Dynamic videos. Man.
Those are so interesting to look at, man. It's like I can't imagine, where it's gonna be in like another 10 years of that.
Just imagine people in the year 3000. All of these records of the past.
Yeah, they're gonna be like cyber humans. Well, hey, Hasabi, thanks for the question. That was very thought
thought-provoking. Before we move on to the next track, do you have any last words to give to the people?
Have a good day. Enjoy the music.
Hasabi, thanks for the call, man. Have a great week.
Yeah, thanks for receiving me.
Peace. Great call over there by Hasabi. Thanks for the call there. Folks, you're listening to VR Radio, an hour of curated music coming to you live from the metaverse. If you'd like to join the show, you can head on over to www.disrupt.id in your web browser and join the show. Folks, this next track is among a VR Radio favorite, a classic artist that will never die in our ears and never die in our hearts. This is N to the U to the J to the A to the B to the E to the S. Nujabes here on VR Radio. Thanks for listening. Folks, that's the Reflection Eternal by the legend Nujabes. Rest in peace. All right, hey, we got an interesting question from the one, the only official TK in chat. He says, what is your prediction about the full dive or a similar VR experience? Do you think Elon Musk with Neuralink is going to make a revolution in this field? You know, I think so. I think so. I think it's very possible. I don't want to, predict the future here, but just looking at the rate of technological advancement, just in VR alone over the past 5 years, I think it's quite possible that we'll see, at the very least, some sort of connection between the headset and you thinking about what you're going to do in the headset. Like you think to move and then you'll move. I know he made a claim that you'll be able to close your eyes and then the Neuralink will be able to send images to your brain for like an actual full dive. Again, I think it's such early technology. Until it's actually there, it's hard to believe it, but hey, I guess it's going to be an interesting decade for sure. Folks, you're listening to VR Radio. I hope you're having a great time. Sniper's Breath, you're live on VR Radio. What's going on, Sniper? We lost Snipers, rest in peace. David Perigo, you're live. Oh, we lost David Perigo too. Hi, Guy Person, you're live on VR Radio. All right, we lost Hi, Guy Person.
Sorry, my mic was muted.
Hey, no sweat, man. How you doing?
I'm all good.
Fantastic. Hey, is there a bye guy person? Like, bye, see you later. Later guy person? Or is it just...
I don't know. I made this name when I was like in 5th grade, and I've kept it ever since then.
Hey, man, it's a solid name. I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah, man, I've always used the same email.
Epic, dude. Do you have like the do you just like the same password for all like every website too?
No, I don't use the same password, but I almost always use the same username. Just always used it.
Epic, dude. Hey, what's your password?
How about I not tell you that?
Why, man? I'm not gonna do anything with it.
Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Government can see everything. Why not everyone else?
All right. Hey, hi, guy. Man. Did you see that? Did you see that one thing on the? Did you see the game? You see the game last night, dude?
The game last night?
Yeah, dude. You see the game?
I didn't.
It was a good game.
Saying this because you don't have anything to come up with.
What's that?
Nothing. But anyways, with that last call, I was kind of wondering, man. Like,
yeah,
that got me thinking. Like, y'all were like about 1,000 years in the future, but I'm thinking like, what, like 10,000 years in the future? Like
10,000? Bruh.
Yeah, no, like think about this. Like, I'm not even talking about humanity anymore. Like, you think about so far in the future that like all of our brains are on discs or something, man. It's like,
yeah.
And the farther you get, the more weird it gets to think about, dude. Hella weird.
Dude.
Keeps me up at night.
It's a trip, man. You know what? I hope that in 10,000 years we will all just be corporate brands. Like, each of us will literally just be corporate. You know?
Go up to you and say, "Hey, what's up, Facebook?"
Yeah. And we'll sort of, like, the daily conversation will just be like, you know, market shares and line graphs and whatnot. I think that'd be really nice.
Shoot, you just communicate in like code.
Heck yeah, dude. That's the move. What a bright future ahead.
Like, hey man, this guy, bro, you have no idea. He just invested $300 in my stocks.
We just like beam each other. Yo, I got a 50139 return on the on that graph over there, dude. It's epic. Freaking epic.
Talking only.
Can't wait. Hey, hi guy person, we got to move on to the next track. You got any last words for the cool folks out there listening?
Yeah, thanks guys for having me out. I appreciate being here.
Hey, hi guy person, it's always a great pleasure chatting with you, dude. I hope you and your family do well over the next 6 days.
All right, adios.
Adios, muchachos. 10,000 years in the future, man. What? How y'all think it's so far in the future? Come on now, gotta bring it back. Bring it back to the present. That's what I'm talking about. Bring it back to our sponsors, ramen noodles. Hey, folks, taking a little detour on the show here. We are actually fundraising. Let me pull up the stream here. We're gonna let's watch our own stream here. Hey, the funds go straight towards the Prevent Child Abuse America. I looked them up on Charity Radar, and one very, very high rating. So Disrupt LLC is going to be matching up to $250 for the month over at the fundraiser. So every dollar is much appreciated, helping the kids, helping those that are in need. Figured it'd be just kind of a fun thing to do over the streams while we're doing them regularly now, every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday over at 10 p.m. Universal Coordinated Time. Without further ado, we're moving on to the next track, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This next one is along the lines of what we're talking about. This is Transhumanism by ELFL. Enjoy. That was Transhumanism by ELFL here on VR Radio. Folks, I'd like to open your mind for a second here. We're going to go on a VR Radio exclusive trip here. Jinsu! You're live on... Jinsu, you're live on VR Radio. Jinsu. All right, hey Jinsu, you ready to go on a collective consciousness memory trip here?
Sure, why not?
All right. Hey, can you real quick count down from 5 to 1 for us?
Sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are now floating above the surface of Mars. As we look around ourselves, we see these little hydrogen towers emitting some sort of mist in the atmosphere. If we look down the hydrogen towers, we see trees on the surface.
Wow.
All of a sudden, our ship begins violently shaking and plummeting towards the surface, Jinsu. As we make a very smooth impact, somehow the pilot maneuvered down there. We blasted out our thrusters and we make a smooth landing there on the surface. The top of the ship begins opening up, Jinsu. But you don't have a helmet on. What do you do?
That's a very good question. We should go grab a helmet.
As you
Put it
begin
on.
to grab your helmet, the air fills your lungs and you realize you can breathe in this place. Jinsu, do you know what happens next?
No, I don't know what happens next.
A little green man pops out from the Martian soil and he says, "What the heck are you doing here?" How do you respond? He says, "Jinsu, what are you doing here?" Somehow he knows your name.
Oh, no, I don't know.
He says, "You don't know why you're on my planet? You literally just landed on top of my house and killed my kid. You killed my children. Why'd you do this? What have you done?"
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
You literally killed my children. My wife is dead. What did I do to you? Why did I deserve this?
You know what? I'm so sorry. You can take my life.
Oh, great. I can take your life. Yeah, that'll definitely bring back my family. I appreciate that. Yeah. The alien then walks away into the Martian sunset. Really sad, actually. There was a very sad story. Sorry about that, Jinsu.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, man, it happens. All right. Well, hey, you got any last words for the people? Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I didn't expect to be picked, I guess.
Yeah, man, I didn't expect that either. I think it was, I think we learned a lot and we had a great journey. Fantastic.
Yeah. Alright, well, I gotta get back to some work, you know.
All right, man.
So, have a good day.
All right, dude, I'll catch you later. Peace out.
Peace.
Folks, you're watching a show that I actually forgot the name of it. I'm not sure, but you're listening to something. It's like an hour. It's curated music. It's coming to you live from the metaverse. Thanks for tuning in. This next track is Milky Way Express by Lupus Nocti. Enjoy. Oh, it's VR Radio. Thanks, Cooler. Appreciate that. That was Milky Way Express here on VR Radio. Thanks for tuning in, folks. It's the Monday show. Hey, hey, folks. Hey, listen to this. If you see someone walking on the street during Monday, this only works when it's Monday, all right? Check out this great joke, guys. You can walk up to the person and you can say, "Hey, looks like you got a case of the Mondays." If you see someone at your office job and you go up to them at the water cooler, say, "Hey, got a case of the Mondays?" Great stuff. Great stuff. Hey, 1972 Parzival. Are you there, sir? Coming in once, coming in twice. Parzival from Ready Player One, the 1972 classic. Parzival, are you there, my friend? Fortunately, we lost Parzival. But we did gain a great chat message from Cooler. He says, "Thank you for that social tip. It will probably do it in a few days." In a few days, it'll be either Wednesday or Thursday, so you can't do it then, but you're welcome. Taking some calls over at disrupt.id in your web browser. Donut Dude, you're live on VR Radio. Are you there, sir? Or ma'am?
Hello, Jack.
Hey, Donut Dude.
Yo, man, what's up?
Hey, got a question for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Got a case of the Mondays?
Oh, damn. Maybe.
Hey, I'm just kidding with you, man.
Oh, dude. Man.
So,
Glad to be speaking to you again.
Hey, man, it's always great to chat with the Donut Dude himself.
Oh, yeah. You want to get a deep subject going?
Heck yeah, man. You got any deep subjects?
Of course, I'm full of them. Telekinetic interface or how to access altered states of consciousness. You pick.
I'm going to go with altered states of consciousness. You first.
Nice. Okay, so there's a CIA developed strategy called the Gateway Method, and I'm going to summarize it for you. But first, you need to access hemisphere synchronization, which is when the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of your brain work in symbiosis and work as one. Normally, we're predominantly in one hemisphere. Once you're in hemisphere synchronization, then you need to be in a brain-to-heart coherence, which is when your brain and heart work in symbiosis. Because there's brain-like cells in our heart, and so our heart kind of has its own intelligence in a way, independent from the brain. And I believe that for brain-to-computer interfaces, you need a heart to a computer interface as well, just to really get the emotion and the full experience. But once you're in hemisphere synchronization and brain-to-heart coherence, then you need to either do transcendental meditation or there's these very special yoga you can do. I don't know how to say it, but I do know how to spell it. It's BHATI, I think. BHATI, and then there's another one where it's TAURKA. I think. I'm not 100% sure on which one it is, but I can type it in chat if you want me to type it. I've got the instruction, and I'll send you the CIA document as well. It's quite intense. They talk about like accessing another dimension essentially within the mind. You have to get the brainwaves smaller than the Planck's.
You know, I wouldn't doubt that the CIA or some shadow government uses these states to contact the other side.
Of course.
I've been hearing it.
One example.
Have you ever attempted to reach out?
Yeah, I've had a perceptual encounter. It was a bit weird. It was do you know when you get that feeling where you don't feel like you're on your own or like you're being watched, but there's no one around you? Well, I had that, and I was typing on my phone just some like crazy advanced technology on my phone, and I could feel like something looking over my shoulder, and I just pretended like it was a thing, you know, just going along with it, and then I noticed that I could start to see an actual like faded green, elongated skull and massive yellow almond eyes, and I did some like tests. I turned around and then looked back, and it was still in the same position. I got out of the bed, and it was no longer a face now. It was like a transparent green blob on my bed, and then it wasn't moving relative to my eyes. Like, do you know when you look at light for too long, and your retinas get like weird? But it wasn't that illusion, because the green blob, which was transparent, like ghostly almost, but it was moving relative to the bed, which suggests that it wasn't that illusion. I did some other tests, and then I got so excited because I do actually research like ultra terrestrials, you know, beings not from this dimension, and other stuff like alien technology. I do give it a little scientific flair, and I ran out the room to get my brother, and he just told me to go away pretty much, and then I came back and it was gone. I was like, oh damn. But yeah, I did do something there. I did call it. I was trying to use empathy, because there's someone called Dr. Stephen Greer, and he says that the UFOs are symbiotic, or they work based on consciousness, like basically the best version of brain to computer interfaces. They work on quantum holographic DNA principles, and so your empathy changes the morphogenic field of the body, which is just a biological electromagnetic field that we all produce and emit and receive. But this is how the UFOs work. So they work using consciousness based. And so I was trying to use empathy or telepathy to try and call the UFO while I was doing out-of-body meditation. And I had mild hallucinations. I was in this weird like underwater mine area, and then I saw this like majestic rainbow golden bird and some other stuff. But once I come out of that trance, I went back to the present moment, and after about an hour, that's when the perceptual encounter happened. And so, you know, it was almost like I induced it a little bit, but I'm not sure whether it was me or whether it was an actual phenomena, or whether an extraterrestrial was remote viewing me. I don't know, but it was definitely like a cool experience though. And I've told you about my lucid technology, right? Where like you game inside your lucid dreams. Well, there's imagine like the telekinetic interface where you use consciousness to interface, but within the dream as well. It's like spiritual evolution, or upgrading your spiritual potential in out-of-body experiences, all within a gaming interface. I love it. That's what I research. That's what I specialize in. I love it. Amazing. Yeah.
It's interesting. I've been thinking more on that, and I was actually going down the rabbit hole this weekend as well. And I think, as with anything in life, this is my personal opinion. I can only speak from my own experiences, but I do think there are two sides to what we're talking about here, right? It's hard to prove this if we're thinking about it just strictly from a physical standpoint, right? But there are certain experiences and shared experiences that people have. But I do believe, as with all myth, as with all information that came before we were alive, there are benevolent forces and there are helpful forces. There are evil forces and there are good forces. And I've personally been taking the stance of, when experiencing altered states like this, and it seems that there's a two-way conversation between my consciousness and something else, what I do is test that other thing, because it can go south or it can go north. And I think there's beings that or energies that can help, but I think there's also ones that will attempt to capture, attempt to weigh down the person that is communicating with them. So it's an interesting route. It's just like meeting people. Sometimes there are evil people in this world, and sometimes there are helpful people. But hey, man, it's an interesting conversation, Donut.
Always
I would
happy
love
to chat with you
Have a
on it.
one-on-one talk with you. You can record it if you want, but it'd be good vibes. We
Yeah.
go deep down the rabbit hole together. Honestly, I've got tons of research. I've got valid science to back up what I say. So
Well, hey,
if you want a one-on-one,
Donut, send an email over to hello@studiodisrupt.tv. Maybe we'll set something up over on the podcast.
Okay.
But I got to let you go for this next track. Thanks for the
Cool.
talk, Donut.
No worries.
Peace out, Mike.
Nice chatting with you, bro. Peace.
Folks, the benevolent force, the force of VR radio is one that goes by the name of Bobo. And Bobo is an AI, all right? This is the first time that I'm making the AI known, but I can't share too much about it. But without further ado, this next track is called Mystery Garden by Brendan Moeller. That was Mystery Garden by Brendan Moeller here on VR Radio. Gaming Art, you're live on VR Radio. What's going on? How are you?
Hey man, gaming art.
Gaming Art.
That's correct, brother. I'm all good. Dude, how do I refer to you? Do I go Jack, Disrupt? What's going on here?
I can go by 9376.
Ooh, shit, man. You.
That's my code
difficult.
number. That's my code number. It's all right.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing, man. I'm just
Dude,
playing.
I have a question, bro. Are you Hispanic or Latin? Latino? Latin?
I'm not, friend. I'm half black, half white.
Oh, okay, dude. I don't know why I asked that question. I feel like I heard you say something in Spanish in one of your videos.
Sometimes I'll do fake Spanish. I don't know how to speak Spanish, though.
Hey, it sounds pretty real, man.
Well, hey, man.
Convincing me.
Can you share your favorite dish that your maybe your family makes, or that's in the blood?
My favorite dish that's in the blood?
Mhm.
What?
Like, I'm assuming you come from Mexico, Spain.
No, I'm Puerto Rican, actually.
So what's the best Puerto Rican dish if you can manifest it right in front of you right now?
Bro, it's called a mofongo, man. It's rice, beans, and it looks like
Bruh.
it looks weird.
How do you
It's so good, bro.
how do you spell that?
Mofongo, Mofongo.
Mofongo. Oh, heck yeah, dude. You got some shrimp, some rice up in there.
Yeah, man. That shit looks like a volcano of love, man.
I'm
I'm telling you.
That sounds
Dude,
great.
I wanted to say, man, I've seen a lot of your videos. I really enjoy it. I connect with it a lot, man. Thank you for the content you put out there, man.
Well, hey, Gaming Art, man, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and the marketing style that you do, like not the marketing, the art style of your videos, it's really amazing. The way you design it with Adobe After Effects and all that, it inspires my own kind of content. And yeah, man, it's really something. It's like you have your own. I'm not trying to like oh my god, you're a god or something. No, it's like it's an analysis that I've done. Like you have your own ideas, and you're not afraid to present that different visual art style or whatever it is that's different. And we see that and we're like, that's amazing.
Gee, man, I appreciate that. It's just a learned thing. I've had some great teachers, so it's
That's good.
hey, we're all learning here. Gaming Art, got one last question for you, man. Are you ready?
Shoot, bro. Yeah.
What was the best thing that happened to you in the past 7 days, my friend?
Oh, I have a friend of mine, and we kind of like to be competitive with each other. And I used to run a lot before, but I stopped after COVID. And he challenged me to run 5 miles, so I ran 5. Then he ran 6. Then I ran 7. Then he ran 8.
Heck yeah!
And the point is, I ended up running 10 miles of pure suffering, and it hurt me, but
Dude,
it was worth it.
that's rough. I bet it felt so good after, though, man.
Yeah, dude, it felt, yeah, it's like Sisyphus, like
Yeah.
the stuff, yeah. But yeah, that's that. What about you, man?
Killing it,
What's
man.
the best thing that had happened to you in the last 7 days?
You know, I woke up the other day, and it was actually in a dream, right? And I just made a great cup of coffee in my dream, and I drank it in my dream, and it was honestly, I don't know, like coffee in the physical world is great, but there's something about caffeine in a dream that's even better. So that's probably the best thing.
That's pretty unique, bro.
Just came to me now. Gaming Art, thanks for the call, man. It was a great chatting with you.
Yep. Yeah, it's a great chat, bro. Keep it up.
Thanks, man. You too. Peace out.
Peace out.
Folks, it's been a great show. This was VR Radio. I want to thank you so much for tuning out, and thank you to everyone that came in the calls. This one goes to you.
It's free real estate.
That was right there for you. Also, let's do one more. This is ES Stinger. Stinger. And one last. All right. Hey, folks, you're listening to VR Radio. Thanks for tuning in. This last track is from the one, the only New Job Base. This is World's End Rhapsody. Enjoy. World's End, Rhapsody by Nujabes. Have a good evening, folks. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time here in the Metaverse. All right, hey folks, I'm going to actually have to end the YouTube stream and start up a new one because I'm moving on to the podcast recording, and I need that to be in a separate VOD. All right, but if you're watching on Twitch, you won't see any interruption, but on YouTube, just head over to the channel, and the live stream will be going up on there here in a second. I'll see you in a bit.